So I'm at a little bit of a crossroads here. What I want to do with the car. I can go the historic route, get the historic plates, but that requires everything being to 100% spec based on the VIN number. Or we just build the car, get it to pass the basic inspection, and then kind of make it what we want it to be. And I think that the project car is a lot more fun with it being a Frankenstein, more so than it being this perfect specimen. The biggest hurdle we're going to have to go through is just what everybody else is dealing with, and that is just getting the car to start. So we have the engine mounted, obviously. We do have the suspension built as well. If you haven't seen what we've been through up until this point, you know, you can look at the previous videos during the build. But the car is on its own suspension, its own wheels, its own tires, and it does have a mounted engine in it. So we need to finish out the transmission. So we'll remove these guards so we can go underneath and work on the transmission today. We also need to add the heater box and some other things like the wiper motor assembly. And then we have to do the wiring on the car too. So we're getting closer and closer to firing it up for the first time, but it's going to still take a little bit of time. Firewood in Perry RV, and then we got firewood down here by where we're at. And then we have sewage in Lape. Never hurts to top off the old tractor. We filled up the tractor and we could come over here and fill up the can. All right, let's go inside and grab our loot boxes so we can get the hell out of here. The reason why we got our unemployment taken away was because of the taxi job. The taxi job will take away your unemployment benefits. Keep that in mind. So when we got rid of the taxi job, well, they took the car back and we got fired, and we filled out the thing for unemployment. We got it back. So that is the thing to keep in mind. Somebody said that Flutari's shop is bugged right now to where when you go take scrap metal up there, you're only getting paid per part. So it only goes off of the last thing that was thrown in the bin. So if you throw something in, you go in and get the money for it. You throw something in, you go in and get the money for it. I haven't tried that yet. Sounds tedious as hell, but apparently that's how you make money. I still haven't seen a UFO. Still have not seen a UFO yet. I look every night, hoping and praying we'll see one. It is Friday. All right. I'm pretty proud of the guy, Dingus. We got a nice sleep schedule going here. Been getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning on the nose. We're definitely going to take the shortcut over there today. But we're going to save before we do that, so I'll have to put Dingus back in the cab because it'll reset him. You see Dingus in there? Oh, we can see Dingus in there. That is incredible. You can't see us inside, but you can see Dingus inside the tractor. That's pretty darn cool. Oh my God, I think we got it. I think we got it just right. Let's see. It looks like Dingus is driving the tractor. That's incredible. It's perfect. Get it? Perfect. Oh, Dingus, now you're going to be a pain in the ass, aren't you? Going this way. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Good thing we don't have the back open, Dingus. Oh my God. We almost put the damn firewood down. All right. Bad Dingus. Do not get on that control. That is not good, okay? Yeah. Dingus understands now what happened. We're kosher. Crystal clear. Wonderful. And we get paid. We get paid. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. I'm filling it up for us, Dingus. Look at this. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and light that sucker on fire. I'm gonna get the sausages, okay? Be right back. It's a charged sausage. Oh God, eat them fast. Oh God, they're gone already. I'm sorry, buddy. We have milk in there if you get hungry later. Let's open this up. What do we got in here? Anything good? Oh, hello. Got another rear end here. An NA rear end, okay. These are RNG boxes, so you never know what you're gonna get. Another fuel tank that we don't need. That looks like something that came out of there. Taillight we don't need. Another grill we already have for a GT facelift look. Another fuel tank we don't need. Piston we don't need. Oh, the other grill though. More crap we don't need probably. What's this? Car radio we don't need. Car radio we don't need. Rear light we don't need. And a boot lid. That might be the original color, honestly. Yeah, that's the actual original color, it looks like. Oh, you know what? These are probably ready to be grilled now that they're hot. It might act like a real one where you have to, like, you know, wait for the fire to die down before you cook. I think that's what's happening here. That's what it was. I didn't know that that was that realistic, so, you know, shame on me. I'm an idiot. Hey, look at that. It's working. We actually have grilled sausages now. Oh, we had a good one. We had a good one. You can always start a fire in this, too. And then you can burn things that you don't need, like trash pit cover on the front. We'll take that out. I love, love, love this mod. It is so nice. All right, now we can get down below the car and work on it. Where's our transmission? Over here. And we got the 5-speed we're putting in this thing. All right, can we attach you to there? Yes, we can. There it is right there. Is it that right there? Aha. There should be 6 of these things. There's another one here. Yeah, there should be 6 of these things that we're supposed to get a hold of here. There's another one there. Oh, okay, I see them now. They're up there in the actual engine block area. That's why I couldn't see them too well from below. Yep, here they are right here. There's one right there. So we have 1, 2, 3. There should be 3 on the right side of it too, over here. There it is, right back here. 1, 2, and 3 should be down below. All right, that should be all 6 of those in now. Sweet. There we go. We got it in there. Nice. Right back here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. All right, drive shaft is attached. We need our cross member, which is sadly underneath all this crap over here. We're going to have to move the pit covers out of the way. 2 14s on this one, so we'll change that to a 14. Right there. And there they are right there. 1 bolt and 2 bolts. We have a working transmission. Well, we don't know if it works, but it's installed. We have a heater box right here, right there. All right, what do you take? We're gonna find out. Wiper motor assembly. That's the next piece that goes in over here. Well, if we can get it. There we go. I bet these all take the same, and they're probably 8s. Yes, they are 7. Okay, well, good to know. And yep, the wiper motor assembly is the 7 as well. It's the exact same thing that we already had. All right, radiator hose top, radiator hose bottom, and heater hose inlet. We're gonna need all of those. And then we have to install the exhaust on this thing as well. Radiator hose top. That should be pretty simple. It should just be a screwdriver. Just like in real life. Ask me how I know, because my God, the amount of times I've had to change radiators on cars in real life, not my most favorite thing to do in the world. Let's tighten that all the way down so we have nothing leaking. Yep, one right over here as well. I think that thing is completely tight now. Radiator hose bottom. These are all just screwdriver parts, it looks like. Right there. Yep, that's the one that's a real pain to get to in real life. And lean down here. Here we go. That's nice and tight there. You get it just right. Radiator hoses are installed. Wonderful. Now we have the inlet hose for the heater box. There it is right there. And you take a screwdriver as well, it looks like. Yes, you do. Make sure that that's nice and tight. All right, cool. That one's in. Now we have this one down here. Yep, it's that one right there. That's nice and tight as well. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Might be time to do the exhaust now. Just might be the time to do it. Front exhaust first. So this one's gonna run all the way up to our manifold. Oh, there it is right there. My God, that thing was a pain to find, but we got it. Exhaust pipe front into that guy. It would be those right there. We're gonna have to get those from the top, okay. And then the 1.7 will be back here probably. There's the 7 right there. They are 7s. Good to know. All right, front exhaust is mounted. I need to see if I have that piece. I think we're still waiting on that piece on the lower. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, right there. Suck on that. There it is right there. Look at that. Got it. 1.9. One right there. One right there. All right, that is good. Next is the muffler. This should be easy, and it is. There we go. All right, exhaust system for the Corris Rivett is complete. Another beautiful day in Finland, and what in the hell is going on out here? It's like trying to snow, but time has stopped. Or are these UFOs? What am I seeing here right now in the sky? What is this? Is dirt on me? I have dirt on my... What the heck? What is that? We're gonna go into our little hut here, and we're not gonna look at all the thousands of UAPs in the sky right now. Yeah, we don't need to see those. They're coming for us, dingus. They're coming for us. They heard that I've never seen the UFO before, but the thing is the UFOs can be much bigger than those specs, I guarantee it. Strongly suggested to refer back to this page after completing suspension and gearbox. Yeah, right. We do have light bulbs right here. There's one here. And it just falls on the ground. I'm sure it would shatter in real life. And yep, you just go in there. Is it that easy to put them in? Or you have to take the whole thing apart? Oh, it's just that easy. Oh boy. I remember, replacing lights, and it depends on the model of the car, but man, on these older ones like this, they were a royal pain in the ass to get in there. Not that easy, that's for certain. Because we would have to like go back here and you'd have to take the whole thing apart, and it'd be like hiding behind a whole shroud of something. I guarantee you this is not the bumper that came with this car. I don't think this is the right model bumper, but it's a bumper nonetheless. Oh, we'll put it on there for now, I suppose. That one right there. That little slot, and then this one right over here. All right, wonderful. Front bumper is on the car now. Love how the ignition coil's just chilling in the snow over here. No problem. And we still have to put brakes on this car too. Boy, oh, there it is. Makes sense, right? Right here in the headlight. Makes perfect sense. You were a pain to get in there. Well, we got it. This guide is on nexusmods.com. If you look up manual, it'll pop up. Heater hose outlet. Maybe this is the one. This looks different. Oh, I saw it. There it is. My God, what a pain in the butt that was to find. Glad we got those RNG boxes, because this thing definitely showed up in one of those. I was like, you know what? That's something I'll definitely check to see if I still have one. And we did, which is great. Now we'll tighten this thing down. The clutch cable is a 7. Okay, that'll work. I don't know where the hell that was, but we'll find out in a second, won't we? There it is right back there. Found you. We found you hiding in plain sight. All right, brake lines. Where are these gonna go? There it is right there. Got them. 1, 2, 3. This is what I've done in real life. I've done the whole brake lines all the way down. Yeah, flanging those things out was not fun to do in the winter. I can tell you that in real life. 5. That's 6. Where's the last one at? These are automatically in, it looks like, into the drums. Each one of those, but that has to go somewhere else, like above us. Aha! There it is right there. Right back there in that little housing. Okay. Right there. Wonderful. And then a gear shifter. You know, sometimes you just gotta check. You just gotta check and see. That's good. And then we're ready for the gear shifter. Now, I do have a couple gear shifters. We have this really nice one with the white thing on it. Then we have the normal standard one down there. There we go, just like that. Does that take anything? If it does, it's gonna be down below, or it's inside here. Use your hand to get this one in. Get the hand thing. Oh, there it was. I don't see it moving. All right, well, we just scrolled our wheel up and down on that thing. That's what we're supposed to do, apparently, on that. We don't get a check mark. We don't get anything. We don't get bolts, nothing on that. So interesting on that. Only do step 14 after wiring, so we'll come back to doing the chassis earth cables when that comes. Handbrake needs 1.6. There it is right there. Hiding underneath there. There we go. Magically got the check mark on that one. Is it that one right there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that pedal box is now in there. You just can barely see underneath there. Let's try something. Let's go into driving mode here and let's pull the handbrake up. See if the car moves around now. You move around now with the handbrake on. Oh, the brakes are working. We hooked the brakes up correctly because that thing is locked up. It didn't just freely roll back, which is nice to see. With the new update, we did have the ability to buy this thing, which is a rev limiter, and it is nice to have so you can actually regulate what the car is going to do. It should install in the front here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay. What do you take? Screwdriver? Yeah, you do. Because people were blowing their engines up by over revving them, and that's never a good thing. So we want to have a rev limiter for sure. Let's tighten that in. And you, with just one? Looks like it's just one there. It attaches to, yep, to the ignition coil. Just that one. I don't see anything else. And now we can adjust it. Nice, okay. So we can adjust this thing to like 7,000 RPM. Yeah, here it is right here. So 6,500, that's 7,000. So in the start, let's just rev limit to 6,500 so we don't do any damage to the engine. But now we are to the wiring. Oh, battery in there. Okay, battery positive. Yep. To the starter. Where are you at? Right here? There we go. Wiring is done for that. Alternator to regulator. Regulator. Mount up. All right, regulator to the main connector over here. Got it. Oh, there we go. Front light connector. Okay. Headlight left. Okay, so we have to run it each individual, it looks like. So I have to do that again. So click U to U. It looks good now. Okay. Battery positive, main connector. All right, that is selected. We have to click on U to U. Okay, it just did it magically. All right, well, it's done. So that was what we were missing, was the cable that goes from the main to the front headlight connector. How did that get loose? I don't know. That could have been bad. Is it already in the morning? My God, we've been working on this car this long. Oh no, it's evening. Battery negative to chassis earth. I'm in chassis earth. Are you there? About a second ago. There it is down there. All right, that one's done. Ignition coil to the main connector. Oh, main connector. There we go. Fuse box to the wiper motor. Fuse box, heater blower. There we go. That is wired up. In order of operations, due to software bugs, beware of buggy behavior. Might have to tinker around. Fuse box to the ignition switch. Fuse box to the ignition switch. Where are you gonna be at? Right there. Got it. I can't tell if it's wired, but I assume I see wires back there. Dash harness connector. We found it. Oh, dash switches. Let's listen. Nothing. You? Did it work? It made a sound. It must have worked. I see a wire now going into the dash. All right, dash harness connector to turn signal switch. Oh, turn signal switch. Aha, we have a sound. We have a sound and we have a wire. Woohoo! Dash harness to instrument panel. Instrument panel. There it is. It didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. It did that time. All right, those are hooked up. Sweet. Heater control fuse box. Okay. Heater control to fuse box. Got it. Well, we now know we'll have to put the radio in and it'll go radio harness, which is right behind there. So that won't be too bad. Let's put our steering wheel back on. I think that helped a little bit, removing that. It was a pain. I don't know, maybe it was placebo, but we got it done. We got it done, Dingus. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Rear light left, rear light right, fuel tank, rear harness connector. Yep, to the light. There it is. Rear harness connector to the right. Okay, that one over to this guy. Right there. Okay, we got 2 of those. And then to the fuel tank. There it is. Yep. I don't have a window heater, so she is wired. I mean, it's a base model, so no window heater. Unfortunately, I mean, it makes sense. We don't have any lines in the glass. That makes sense, but the lights should be working now. All right, well, let's do some electrical testing here by grabbing this guy. Yep, put you in and put you in. Ignition. Oh my God, we have that. Okay, wipers. Turn those off. We have lights. Oh my heavens. Okay. We do have lights. There's headlights. Nice. All right. That's all working fine. And blower is working fine. Move the direction all the way to the front. Temperature all the way to hot. There we go. Let's turn the blower off. All right, cool. Oops. That is very annoying to deal with the wipers and the ignition in the same spot. But hey, we have power. Crankshaft alignment's done. Camshaft is done. There was something we had to do wiring-wise that we didn't. 3/8 chassis earth cables located on block and near radiator. 2 separate cables, one heading from block, other from the negative battery terminal. One. Oh, there it is right there. Thank you very much. Starter. Only bolt in after wiring complete. If wiring complete, bolt in starter. Oh, there it is right there. Nice. Starter should be wired. I'll see you in the morning, dingus. Wake up, buddy. It's not a dream. The car is wired. I know, hard to believe. Now we need to add some fluids to her for sure. And we do have that. So we have our brake fluid. There we go. We'll fill up this thing with brake fluid all the way. Put the cap back on. Nice and tight. And next is the radiator. We're gonna fill this thing up with some coolant. Let's fill this thing all the way up with some coolant. Hell yeah. Okay, that thing is full. Now we can see if we have any leaks in the system by checking under the car. We should visibly see anything leaking if it's wrong. I don't see anything leaking from the lower hose or from the upper. I think she's holding it pretty well. Now time for oil. A moment we've all been waiting for. Let's fill you up with some oil here. Come on now. There we go. And take an entire thing of oil. Okay. Well, we don't have any fuel in this thing. That's the only problem. I need to go to town and get fuel for it before we can actually start this thing up. We haven't done that yet. All right, cool. That thing is good to go. And now we're just going to wait and see if we have any oil leaking or anything stupid. I don't see anything leaking, so it looks like it's holding pretty darn good. Okay, we are ready to go into town to get fuel for this thing so we can start it up for the first time. I guess we'll put the hood on. It's the correct color for this car, by the way. All right, open you up. Oh, I need to latch it in. That's what we have to do on both sides there. And over there as well. 7 there. 7 here. There it goes. To right click this little guy right there. Now's the exciting part. We go to get fuel so we can start the Rivett for the first time. We'll put the battery on the charger while we're gone. Place battery for charging. There we go. She is charging. She'll be on the charger while we're gone. It just won't run today. It's not gonna run. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's way too cold. We're gonna die out here. We gotta go inside. Oh my God, it's -50. That Corris Rivett's not gonna start. That is ridiculous. We finally get the car built and it's damn near -50 out. Dingus, it's way too cold out there for you. You're gonna have to stay in here. This is gonna be a rough one. Let's get the old truck started up. This thing will definitely fire up, I believe. All right, let's begin our wonderful journey all the way into town to buy some fuel to see if this thing will start. Oh, it's Sunday Fun Day. We've got people on the track. Oh boy, this is going to make it a lot more interesting. There he is. Sorry, running us over. Just go around me, dude. Just go around me, dude. Or you can wait. You can wait, you jerk. He's just all over the back end of us here. Hey, thanks for the push. We appreciate it. We really appreciate the push, buddy. Here, just go around. You going around us that way? There he goes. Oh, that's funny. Got another one. We got company again. These guys are really close together. Really close together. Here, just go, bud. Go around. He doesn't want to go around. He just wants to push us. Okay. Well, that's fine, too. Now they can give up. Isn't that great? All right. Oop. Drop you down. That only took 83. That's fine. All right. Let's enjoy a nice nap. Ay, 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 ay. In the middle of the night, I'm looking for UFOs. I want to see a UFO. Show me. Show yourselves to me. I want to see it. I believe. Here's the dipper. I believe. Still no UFO. 60 hours into this game and I have not seen a single UFO. That makes me sad. Let's swing by the old apartments. Make sure we don't have any bills to pay. Yep, got the electric company, 50 marca. And then phone company, 128. Those are paid. Let's put some fuel in this bad boy, shall we? Open you up. Nice. There we go. Okay, it took all of that, didn't it? It surely did. We don't know what our air fuel ratio is. That's the problem. We need that thing, and we're gonna need this thing. I have to sign it or whatever. Yep, take that into town with us. Okay, it should be nice and warm in here, near the engine. We have this thing at 30 and 30 across the board. Let's open you up. And all right, we're ready to give this thing a shot. We'll just see if it even starts. It may not start, you know. Choke goes all the way out. Ignition, hold the ignition and give it a little gas, then try cranking. Okay. Let's do ignition. And then a little bit of gas. It runs, baby. It's running. First try. First try and it runs. Now we can push that choke in, maybe it'll keep running. There we go. That's what we like to hear. Will it idle? It's idling. Very poorly, but it is idling. Look at that. We might be able to take this thing for a drive. Look at that. She is alive. Backfiring because that AFR is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I'll check for any leaks or anything like that. Alternator belt looks good. Have nothing, no leaks happening there. That's all looking good. Let's look below. Just a little shake on the engine right now, but she is just purring along right now. Just purring. All right. Let's turn the choke back on and try to let this thing warm up for a little bit. We'll try to take it for a drive. I think that would be fun. All right. Driving mode. Remember, we only have that thing at 6,500. There's the rev limiter working. Let's keep the choke in right now. See if it will run. Yeah, it's idling a little bit better with the choke out. There we go. Oh, I love this car. I love it. Down it goes. Oh, this is so cool, man. So worth it. So worth it. We're just going to move this car out of the way. I'm pushing this thing out of the way. I'm not starting this thing out of the way. The Corris Rivett lives. I think it's running pretty decent, actually. I think we got the timing just right on the car. That was the biggest thing, was getting the timing right, you know? But she is alive. I guess we can try to take this thing for a little drive down the road and back for a celebration. I cannot wait to get my steering wheel hooked up to the game so I can actually drive this thing proper. But we're gonna give this thing a little bit of a rip, you know? See what it's all about. Let's get this going out too. Lower up. Keep it nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Handbrake is down. We're gonna push in the choke here. Let's see if she runs with the choke pushed in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she does. Let's see if the transmission works. Oh, it runs. It's backfiring like crazy, but that's okay. Let's keep her running. This first. Yeah, it's running a little rough. Yeah, we haven't adjusted the carburetor. We haven't adjusted anything. It's running a little rough, but you know what? It runs. It started right up, too. I cannot believe how well this thing started up. Let's put our handbrake down. Oh, we just killed it. We just killed it. Not wipers. Not lights. Not that. Oh, you stupid thing. She done. She's done. Pull the choke out. There she goes. She's running now. Brights are on. That's working. It's still a little cold. I mean, it's really cold out today, so it makes sense why the car is just not enjoying this right now. But here we go. First drive with the Corris Rivett. It's rear-wheel drive, I can tell you that right now. You good, Dingus? Yep, you're good. I'm glad our first experience in this car is at night. Rightfully so. But it's rolling. We built this car from scratch. Can you believe it? It's the same feeling I got whenever I drove the Satsuma for the first time. It's definitely there. Like this is so worth it. And it drives so good. I really like it. We have those studded tires, which is really helping us out here on this. Yeah, the gear ratio on this thing is very interesting. Again, we only have our rev limiter set to 6,500, so let's take this down here. I don't want to go too far. Well, let's go down to the end of the road and back. I think that's a good first run on it. Our fuel gauge works fine. And our temp gauge is fine too. The car is running at perfect temp right now, right there in the middle. It drives really nice. Actually, even on keyboard, I'm surprised. Backfiring, of course, because that AFR is bad. We'll have to get a air fuel ratio gauge. It's a very cozy car. It has a nice suspension on it. Not bad at all. Let's be careful to not take this thing out at the train. I would cry if this thing got destroyed by the train. We're good. Yeah, I love that it's rear-wheel drive. All right. Slow her down. I bet this thing had passed inspection on day one. Day one, baby. Woohoo! Oh, do not get hit, you idiot. What are you doing out here? Thing runs so rough. It wants to die. You can tell the car wants to die on you. At those lower RPMs. It's just idling pretty low. Does not have a high idle at all. Don't die on the railroad tracks, whatever you do. There we go, in second. Yeah, I'm really surprised how great this thing drives being rear wheel drive compared to the taxi. Like, we have studded tires, of course, that really helps in the winter, but like, this thing is nice. Definitely worth the amount of time building this thing. And there's not really any like magical thing I did on starting it. I started it just like I do the sorbet. Just pull the choke out, you know, pump the gas 3 times, turn the key. Let's see if this thing has a 3rd gear. It does. Okay, all the gears seem to be working. Got 3rd gear, we got 4th. It has a 5-speed in it, so let's see if it has 5. Yep, it has 5. Awesome. But yeah, I just turned it over and pumped the gas while turning it, and it fired right up. All right. On one of the coldest nights in the game I've had in a while. So that should tell you a lot right there, just how good this car is. Let's pull her in. What'd you think of that, Dingus? Did you think it was a good run? I think it was. I think it was real nice. Let's pull this thing back inside. Dingus is in my lap. Dingus, you go over there. Don't you know? Look at this little car, man. Oh, it's so cool. It is so cool. I'm so happy right now. So many hours of my life working on this thing. And it's not just me. This is a group effort by everybody that's joined the live streams, everybody that's helped in the YouTube comment section, all of that. We would not be where we're at right now without all y'all. It was definitely a group effort. That and the person who made that Rivett manual, dude, that was a win. Absolute win. Pull you. All right, and turn the blower off. There we go. Light's completely off. And we'll kill it. Nice. There you go. What'd you think of that, Dingus? Pretty good, right, buddy? Pretty good. He's so happy he just did a somersault. Now it just needs an inspection, Dingus. That's it. Just an inspection. Oh, man. Oh, man. I have a radio over there. I have 2 radios, but I don't have I have a radio delete panel in the car right now, so I don't want a radio in it yet. We got to get the battery out and put it on the charger. We want this thing to live because, my God, we know how this is going to be. I'm just going to always have this this ratchet on me, I swear. Always have an 8 on you because we're going to be popping this battery out over and over and over again. You know it. Battery is charging. I am just super proud of this project. Super proud. Man, oh man, I can't believe we actually got this thing to fire up. That is just so amazing. If you want to see more my winter car, check out this previous video, finishing the suspension on this car. So it's a little more in depth of how we got here today.